everyone, welcome to Mystics of Taropy. I use tarot and oracle cards as healing therapy for myself and the collective. Today we are asking Spirit, what is next in love? This reading is focused on, I must admit, for singles, single as a Pringle out there. However, if you are in a connection or you've got your eye on someone or you're crushing hard on someone, you are most welcome to watch this reading, because this is a reading that's focusing on the shift of energy in you or the person that's coming towards you. I'm not going to read about the person themselves or their personality. This is more about what might change in the near future for you. So I just wanted to put that out there. So be open-minded. It may not even speak of someone. It might just be about yourself and what might change for you in your personal life before love does come in. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there for you guys. I just want to thank everyone who has joined our community over the last couple of weeks. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope I continue to resonate for you guys. And I also hope that you guys are having a good week so far. This is a midweek reading for me, and yeah, it's been pretty busy this getting prepared for the Christmas period, and my voice might be a little bit different. That's because I am currently affected by allergies during the spring season in Melbourne. So please bear with me as I do this reading for you. So let's get into the piles. Pile number 1 is Rose Quartz. Pile number 2 is Tiger's Eye. Pile number 3 is Blue Laced Agate. Please use your intuition as you pick your pile. Feel free to pause the video, and I will catch you at your reading. Hello and welcome, group number 1. This is for those of you that chose Rose Quartz as your pile. Today we are asking Spirit, what is next in love? I'm going to start with the tarot today. I'll be using the Lightseers Tarot, and we will clarify the messages that we get from the tarot with our oracle cards. So just give me a moment as I pull some cards out for you. Okay, pile number 1. We have the Queen of Cups, the Tower, the Star, King of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. I can see Aries, Aquarius, Scorpio energy very strongly here, but we also have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the Cups card, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus with the King of Pentacles, and then you have Air, which is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So there's quite a lot of court cards for a 6-card spread. So I don't know if there's a lot that you're dealing with a lot of people currently. You might be even talking to a couple of people, maybe not even in a romantic sense, like you're just talking to a few people and maybe they are looking at you in a romantic sense. But I do get the sense that you're kind of taking some time to yourself at the moment. You are, I'm reading the Queen of Cups as your energy here. I feel like you're being sensitive and sensible with yourself. I don't know why I feel the need to say sensible. Maybe you're in a period of rest, especially when it comes to dating. You're kind of being nurturing to yourself, and you're in a very intuitive energy. Your third eye is activated at this time, and you might be getting messages from your guides in the form of numbers or names or even songs. You might be hearing things. You might be picking up on certain energies. I also feel like you are probably focused on yourself in terms of your body and your health. So I do get the sense that you're kind of nurturing yourself. You're focused on yourself. You might be even treating yourself a bit, better, because with this holiday season, I think most of us are worried that we'll get out of shape or whatever, overeating or whatever you want to call it. But I think you've got a good balance going on. You're nurturing yourself, you're taking care of yourself, but you treat yourself. Maybe you go shopping or something like that. Like, I do get the sense that you're in a positive energy currently. However, I do get the sense that something is about to happen that's going to shake your world with this Tower card. Now, the Tower card usually does have this energy of, oh, something is going to happen and it's not going to be positive. However, especially in this deck, when I see the Tower card, I see it as just a sudden change, something that you weren't expecting. And I do get the sense that this comes with some form of stability, this change that that's going to happen in your life is going to make you feel really stable. Now, pile number 1, I do get the energy that this is going to be more of like a personal thing. Maybe this could be with career, maybe even like getting into university or finding that new job, or whatever it is that you're after. I do get the sense that there is going to be some form of stability for you, and it's going to be sudden. Yes, yeah. And you're also going, I feel like, the Tower being clarified by the 4 of Wands, it's a very fiery column here. So you have a lot of fire energy that I'm feeling. There's a sense of having a good time, going out, even though that seems quite unlikely during this period. I do get a sense that maybe you are catching up with friends, or you're in a positive energy, and something might happen when you're out and about with your friends, or this could be, like I said before, just in terms of your stability, something growing there, something set in stone for you that's going to make you feel like everything's in the right track for you. Now, with this particular change, I see a shift all of a sudden. You're feeling hopeful about a particular person, or maybe someone new will enter your life at this point with this change in stability. So maybe this means like you have to move for work to a different state, or you change jobs, or it doesn't even have to be as big as a job. Let's say you're in your current workspace and then you're going to work on a new project with a new set of people, and you'll be networking with different people. Or maybe this could be even in terms of friendship. You are broadening your set of like your friend circle, and you meet someone that way, and it's going to feel like a new spark, like a hopeful prospect this time. I feel like this has been an issue in the past, because maybe this was this Queen of Swords. I do want to read as your energy as well. In the past, you've been very skeptical about people that have come into your life, maybe because you've had connections before that have left you heartbroken and hardened. Your heart is hardened, and that's why all of a sudden there might be someone that comes in that sparks something in you, and you suddenly feel hopeful of a loving connection in the future. You're sort of moving on from this Queen of Swords energy, is what I'm getting, into the Queen of Cups energy. And there's nothing wrong with the Queen of Swords. I actually do really like the Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords represents someone that's really intelligent, very good at communication, and just knows what she wants. And I feel like as long as you're able to balance the Cups and the Swords energy, I think you should be fine. But however, I do get the sense that at the moment, or in the past, you've locked your heart away. This cup of water here is caged, and you've kind of kept your emotions aside in the past, and now as you've healed from it. And with this healing, I think your spirits have recognized the work that you put in. Then comes in the Tower moment to change everything up, because that's how it works every single time. It happens when it's least expected, and then enters the King of Pentacles. Now I'm reading this as the masculine energy here. Please take it. Please take the gender as it resonates for you. The King of Pentacles. I do see someone coming in at a slower pace. Someone who's very stable, who's very realistic, who is career focused, and could be even from some of you quite established. I don't want to say everyone. And this person is going to initially have their eyes on you. I don't see a lot of movement at first, but I do get a sense that this person is going to have their eye on you. They might even come in like a mentor to you, a business partner, or just in general, even it could be even in a friendship space, but this person is going to be more of a friend at first before they develop anything more than you. And I think you're going to be hopeful because you'll meet this person and you'll feel that, you know, you're able to create a solid foundation this time. You're able to get to know them as a friend and make a connection with someone that's much stronger than, you know, turning it into something sexual immediately. So you might be headed to a more platonic relationship at first that might grow into something more romantic. But this all comes very suddenly, and I do get the sense that some of you are expecting this change to happen, and I know this is not easy for you to hear, but unfortunately sometimes when we're expecting things to happen, it doesn't happen at that time, or you've got to surrender control. Like if you expect things to happen a certain way, they're not going to happen exactly that way, is what Spirit is indicating here. There's an element of surprise here, something that you weren't expecting, and it comes with some stability that makes you kind of independent and ready to move ahead in your connection. And at the bottom of the deck you have the World. So it is, like I said, a new cycle in your life. Something is changing for you, and it doesn't have to be major. It doesn't have to be, like I said, work or uni or whatever. It could be even in your friendships. You know, it's sometimes minor things that, you know, can make a huge impact later on in your life, and this is a new cycle for you. Yeah, you've been persevering through a lot of your if you've been single for quite a while, I think you've been persevering through that period. You may have even felt like a lot about your love life is hidden to you. You have all these deep emotions and you're waiting to unleash it towards someone, and you want to feel passion. I do get the sense that you really do want to feel passion. However, you've had to persevere through this time, work on yourself, and finish this cycle in order to begin something new and passionate with the Knight of Wands energy here. Yeah, you see, you have the Queen of Pentacles underneath that. You quite possibly could be the perfect counterpart to this person that's coming in, and you know, it's going to be stable, is the energy that I'm picking up on. So let's look at your oracle cards. We have Darkness Looms on the Horizon, the Raven, Ease and Grace. Okay, let's start with those two cards because they're kind of the polar opposite. Darkness Looms on the Horizon, the Raven. I do get a sense that this is previous energy, because I do really feel that you've done the work for yourself and your healing. Also, this might be the kind of energy that you project to the universe. You might be skeptical, like I said before, even possibly pessimistic. And I don't mean to read you to filth, pile number one, but I'm just trying to be honest here. Maybe you are a little bit pessimistic about, you know, about love in general, and, you know, it working out for you in the way that you want it to. You get this sense that, you know, you're very intuitive. Maybe you've been seeing signs for quite a while now and nothing has happened, and therefore you're skeptical and thinking, oh well, when is this change coming? And this may, you may manifest things that you don't really want with this sort of mind frame. So you need to change the way you're thinking, have a more positive outlook. Even though I feel like you're nurturing yourself, personally, I just think in terms of love, you could be more open to it. And you might be thinking, I don't know how to be more open to something that I've been open to forever. But it's just, sometimes it just means surrendering control and just letting go and just doing your own thing and letting the universe take control of what's about to happen. And with that, you will find an ease and grace. I do get the sense that you'll be moving on from this energy to this energy of ease and grace. Some of you might benefit from meditation, doing some breathing exercises, taking some time off, being in nature, because this can be a very busy period during the holiday season, and you can get wrapped up with a lot of people and family and all that. So it's time to take some alone time for yourself as well, and fill that cup inside of you. And then you have a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. So some of you might be Cancer. If you've been dealing with someone that in the past that put you in this energy of heartbreak, and even some of you didn't get clarity in a certain situation, I have the feeling that you'll have some sort of clarity coming forward, and I do get a sense that this could be from a Queen of Swords energy as well. I don't know if you've dealt with someone who has an air zodiac sign in the past that left you a little bit lost. This is like a separate message. I'm hearing that some of you might get some clarity from this person. And then you have Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. Some of you might have the spirit animal of a fox or a raven even. I'm getting that. And I do get a feeling with this changing times that whoever who's coming towards you might have the spirit animal of a fox. And also, if you know anything about foxes, they mate for life. They're very stable, they're cunning, and they're very sly. But having said that, they're very what's the word? Yeah, like I said, they mate for life. Yeah. This person who's coming towards you is extremely intelligent, I would say. And finally, you have healing. Yeah. I think you've already done this. This energy is a spirit saying that it's been recognized. Whatever the healing that you've done has been recognized, and you will be rewarded for what you've put out there. But do feel more positive about love in general. I know it's easy for me to say this. However, if there's something that you've been, some of you, I feel like, have been too caught up in the past even. This skull is making me think of people who are focused on the past still, focused on past people even. And you need to let go of those energies truly in order to usher the new energies in. So pile number 1, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope it resonated. If it did, please leave a comment if you feel called to. I would like to hear from you guys. And if it didn't, please feel free to pick another pile. Also, I do want to say, if some of you have been contacting me via my email for personal readings, and I'm open at this time, just please talk to me, and I will let you know of my prices and everything via email. I just don't like to talk about it on the channel comments. Just because sometimes I do change the way I offer my readings depending on how busy I am, and I don't want to put out the wrong information. So just get in touch via my email. So until I catch you in another reading, stay safe and bye. Hello, pile number 2. This is for those of you that chose Tiger's Eye as your group. Today we are asking Spirit, what is next in love? I do apologize for the lighting in this reading. It is an extremely gloomy day in Melbourne, and I've got no option but to film this reading today. So please bear with me about that as well. And I'm going to dive straight into your reading. I'll be using the Light Seers Tarot, and we will clarify the messages that we get with your tarot using the pre-shuffled oracle cards. So just give me a moment as I get some cards out for you. Alright, pile number 2. You have the Three of Wands, the Six of Cups, Five of Swords in reverse, the Empress, the Hanged Man, and the Two of Pentacles. So I'm seeing Taurus, Virgo, Pisces energy very strongly. We also have fire with the Three of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Actually, we have all 4 of them. But I'm getting strongly water and earth for some reason. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Okay. I see that you've been in a bit of a limbo. You've been in a bit of a waiting period, I must say, for quite a while now. You might even have someone in mind as you come into this reading. This is different from pile number 1. For me, I do get the sense that you have your eye on someone. And there is someone in particular that you want to either rekindle a connection with or start for the first time even for some of you. I do get the sense that whoever you have in your mind is not with you at the moment. This could be long distance or long distance, or you guys been separated for some reason. And I don't know, I do have a feeling that it's out of your control. Like, you can't really do anything about this. It's not like you can just text each other and then, set up a meeting. This has to happen according to a certain process for you guys to come back into union. With the Three of Wands and the Empress being here, I do have a feeling that while in this period of waiting, you've actually grown. Well, possibly could be in terms of your physicality as well. Like, maybe you've been working on yourself, you've been trying to be more healthy, or just, taking care of yourself in any way that you feel like it. Or this could be even emotionally for some of you, because this moon here is kind of jumping out at me. Emotionally, you've been working on yourself. You may be going down the path of spirituality. Some of you could find yourselves in quarantine, and that's forced you to kind of be in some form of like hermit energy, and truly get to know yourself and reconnect with yourself and grow, basically. Some of you could have even let go of previous connections that weren't serving you. This could be even when it came to friendships. I do get the sense that some of you have even let go of like materialistic views in life. Like, you've come to a realization that life is much more, and all these deep morals in you some of you have even changed them. So it's been a real period of reflection and learning for you as you wait for this person. If you guys aren't currently dealing with someone, I think you might be actually coming into contact with a soulmate. And if you know me, guys, I don't like to throw that word around lightly, because soulmates and twin flames, or whatever you resonate with, to me, I feel like it's actually quite rare. Not every connection that you learn something from or end up with is a soulmate. However, in this pile, I do get the sense that whoever you're connecting with next is a soulmate. This could be even someone from your childhood, but I'm more getting that this is a soulmate. This person could be a Pisces, and I'm also hearing Aries for some reason. This person is currently also in limbo. They are working on themselves. They are probably really career focused at the moment. They've been forced to kind of take a different approach in life, a different perspective in general. Even when it comes to their personal life, I would say some of them are working on their inner child issues, and even some of them are letting go of certain addictive behaviors. Now, when I say addictive behaviors, it doesn't have to be substances. It could be things like exercising too much, being focused on, being too strict with their diet, or, certain things that they do, and they have so much structure in their life, some of them, that they've had to change some of these things around. It could be because of you, but I'm getting more so that they've also been forced into this period of reflection, that they've had to work on themselves. So I know this reading is about what's next in love for you, but I get for most of you this is someone coming back around. Or if you aren't dealing with someone currently, either way, I do get the sense that this person is going to be really important to your journey, and this is quite potentially a soulmate for you. Now, when I get the Five of Swords, I want it in this position, that is in the reverse position. This means you're letting go of mental conflict regarding this connection, and you're ready to make a decision. There is a decision that needs to be made here. Now, I do get the sense that once this person is back, some of you will choose to move things forward, and the other half of you will let go of this connection, because you have got the clarity and the closure from this connection and this person to move on to other things in your life. But either way, it is the Five of Swords in reverse, which means there is no mental conflict. And I've never actually seen the red specks on this card, and it kind of looks like blood to me. However, with it being reversed, I do get the sense that you it's this energy of rejuvenation and feeling one, feeling wholesome. If you do decide to move forward in a connection with this person, it is going to be a much more wholesome connection this time, and with the Two of Pentacles being underneath it, I get the sense that Two of Pentacles usually is a card about juggling two things at once. However, I'm reading this as balance for some reason. You'll be in a much more balanced energy to deal with this person who's coming back around potentially. Now let's look at the bottom of your deck. You have Justice, just as I said, balance. Libran energy here, very strongly, and it is upright. So justice will be served in this connection. Some of you might be even heading towards a commitment with this person, because justice could indicate a higher level of commitment. Whatever it is, I feel like this is a very strong connection. It's kind of activating your it has activated your shadow side as well, and this has, I think, for both of you, you've been working on your shadow self in the past, and your efforts are being recognized currently. And at the bottom again, you had the Eight of Cups. So some of you will choose to walk away, or in the past you have chosen to walk away from this connection. However, I do get the sense that there will be some form of clarity and closure to the situation very soon, and you'll be able to get some some form of positive movement forward in whatever the way that you choose to do this. But I definitely get the sense that someone from the past is coming back. Okay, so let's look at your oracle cards. You have honor and good luck. You have joy and contentment. I love receiving that card, because it doesn't matter what you choose to do, either way you're going to come out on top at the end, because you're making this decision with all the information. I feel like currently there's a choice to be made, but you cannot make this choice because you don't have all the information that you need to make this choice. That might be whether to walk away from this connection or not. However, when this person comes back around and offers you some form of clarity, it's going to make things so clear to you with this Five of Swords in reverse, that you are able to make a decision, or you're able to balance yourself and work on a connection. You have Aries. I did say I was feeling Aries before. A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. So this is that energy of a culminating event, something to get the wheels turning again for this connection. Oh, by the way, you are the only pile that got 2 of these cards, so I'll leave that. And you have inspiration, May 13th to June 9th. Some of you might be born during this period, or your person is. This card also, for some reason, gives me Ace of Cups vibes because of this chalice here. And it's also water energy. Could be Gemini as well. So I do sense that you'll be inspired to take action with the information that you will receive from this person, or it could be even from outside, but I get the sense that you guys will have an opportunity to have some communication face to face. Okay, so I'll look at your card. You have oh wow, you have Oracle. Wait for important information. Wow, this is confirming what I felt. So basically you are going to receive some information to help you move forward, because currently I don't think you know the full picture about what is happening in this person's life, and I don't think they are quite aware as well. So you guys need an opportunity to talk things through, and I think that is where this is headed. That is the next shift in your energy towards this person, because that is going to let you put a lot of things in your life into place. Maybe you've been holding out from making career changes or moving elsewhere because of this person, and this is going to get the wheel turning for you. I feel like this moment is very, very important for you. So leave that there. The Oracle, wait for more important information. And then Shaman, trust in higher forces. So your spirit guides are with you at this time. They are guiding you in every way possible. You might be even seeing certain signs, or you don't even have to see the signs. I feel like you might intuitively feel that something is shifting for you. I do get the sense, I want to tell you guys that some of this might happen after the holiday season. I don't see this happening in the next couple of weeks, even though I set the intention for this reading for the near future. I do sense that this could be beginning next year, so somewhere in January. I mean, it's not that far away, but I get the energy that there is going to be a culminating event, and your spirit guides are trying to bring the two of you together. Now I know this energy, this reading has been primarily focused on someone who is currently dealing with a person, or has someone in mind. I want to say that if you are not seeing anyone at all or haven't got anyone in mind, please feel free to pick another pile, but this could also speak for your future soulmate that's coming in. And a lot of things in your life will fall into place as this energy, this new energy walks into your life. So pile number 2, I'm actually going to leave it there for you. I think I think the energy is pretty clear with this pile for me, and hopefully it resonated for you. And if you feel called to share that with me, please leave a comment. But if it didn't, again, like I said, feel free to pick another pile. And also, just before I say goodbye, I just want to say a lot of you have been getting in touch with me to ask if I do personal readings, and yes, I do. However, I would very much like to have that conversation via email, because I don't like to post things on the description page or in the comments regarding the prices of readings, because the type of reading and what I can offer depends on how busy I am in that period. So I don't want to post wrong information for people to see later on. So please feel free to get in touch with me via my email, and I will respond as soon as possible. So until I catch you in another reading, stay safe and bye. Hello pile number 3, this is for those of you that chose the blue laced agate. Today we are asking Spirit, what is next in love? So I am in fact going to dive straight into your reading. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot today, and I will pull the cards now, and we will use the Oracle cards to clarify any messages that we get with the tarot. So just give me a moment as I get the cards out for you. Okay, pile number 3. You have Justice in reverse, 3 of Swords, 2 of Wands, the Moon, Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so we have Libran energy here, a lot of sword energy actually, so Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. Cancer with the Moon, and Wands are Sagittarius, Aries and Leo. Okay, this is a bit of a heavy energy that I'm feeling. However, I see that you are moving on from this energy. With the Justice in reverse, I do get the sense that, previously when it comes to love, you felt that it's always been injustice towards you. You've had all these strong emotions for certain people. However, things did not come into fruition for you the way you expected them to. It always fell through at the last moment is the energy that I'm picking up, and this has kind of left you in a bit of a pessimistic energy about love in general. With the 3 of Swords, I feel like you may have been heartbroken several times. You felt let down by certain people, and you're sort of waiting for a new energy that's going to be reliable, strong. I feel like even for some of you, I want to say that your previous partners didn't stand up for you, didn't, I get that, when it came, okay, what I'm feeling here is that you could have been even in very strong, committed relationships with these people. However, when it came to making certain decisions, and if you had to bring families into this connection, like let's say families were involved and you guys were making that final commitment, and let's say the families were not very supportive, you felt like your partner was not strong enough to stand for you and your connection. This is the energy that I'm picking up for some of you. Obviously that's not going to resonate for all of you, and this has sort of left you feeling like there is no one out there for you. However, you have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands here, and these 2 cards here, even though they're reversed, I'm actually reading these cards as energies that are delayed for you. So there was something that was meant to happen in the recent past that was going to propel a new phase in your life. However, this has been delayed for you for some reason. Now, I do get the sense that this new energy, these two cards will flip around only if you're able to project a more positive outlook when it comes to love. And now, I actually don't like saying that, even though I said it, because this is so much easier said than done to change your perspective about certain things. However, it is really up to you, pile number 3, to change this outlook you have on love and romance, because there is so much passion and communication that's going to come your way. This is I'm also hearing that most of you, your next, whatever the next relationship that you have or connection, it can go the distance, is what I'm hearing. There is enough passion, enough emotion. Actually, as I was shuffling the cards, another card wanted to pop out, but I didn't take it because I wanted it to be a 6-card reading, and it was actually the Ace of Cups. So you had actually 3 aces wanting to come out. So it is definitely a new beginning. I do get the sense that this will be a new relationship, and it was delayed for most of you. For most of you it was delayed, but it will come at the right time when everything is falling into place for you. Yeah, let's look at your bottom deck energy. Your bottom deck energy is the Queen of Wands. So you're going to come out of this period feeling more confident, feeling like you can multitask, you can do whatever you like. And the black cat here represents luck to me. I feel like most of you could be air signs here. However, you'll be in a very fiery energy very soon, or you're currently shifting your energy towards it, and the more you do that, you'll be able to turn these cards upright, because I do get a sense whoever who's coming towards you is the person that you're meant to kind of grow with. Actually, they're very relevant to your journey. Now, I don't like to say whether this is going to be long term in terms of commitment, high level of commitment. However, they have the potential to go a long distance with you. And there you have it, the King of Wands, King and Queen of Wands, perfect counterparts here. Fiery. The person who's coming towards you could be a fire sign, and they have so much to offer. You have the Fool and the Two of Cups. Yeah, so a new start, Aries energy, Aquarius energy in this card, and the Two of Cups, being able to see eye to eye, commitment, could be, and it's mutual. That's the main thing here, and I think that has been an issue in the past as well. You've given your energy to people who haven't reciprocated the feelings for you, and this is mutual. After a very long time, you're able to see eye to eye with someone and not beat around the bush, as they say. However, take things slow. Don't rush into anything immediately, just because you've finally found the person, because that tends to happen sometimes. But Spirit is indicating to me that you need to take things slow, communicate very well, so that there aren't any misunderstandings along the way. And if you are this person who harbors a lot of strong emotions, deep emotions, communicate with this person, because I feel like this new person who's coming in is able to understand you. You're able to throw certain words out at them, and they are able to make sentences out of it. That is the kind of person that you're attracting towards you. Whereas in the past, I do get the sense that you've had to do the bulk of the work. You've had to put most of the energy. You've been the driving force in most of these connections, and it has left you feel out in the cold and unwanted in some respect. And that is far from the truth, pile number 3. You are much loved and you are much needed, and there will be someone out there who is who's currently manifesting you into their life as you are with them. And I'm going to leave the Queen of Swords here, because this is the energy that you have to embrace as you move forward. So let's look at your oracle cards. You have the Maiden, a new relationship blossoms. Yep. So whatever the next one that you're going to put your energy into, I do get the sense that this is quite a strong connection that you will feel with this person. You'll be able to communicate with ease is what I'm hearing. Yeah. And also, I feel the need to say here, when it comes to this connection with this person, Spirit is indicating you need to let this person make certain decisions as well. Because maybe you are this fiery and air energy person, like you are very proactive and communicative. However, you need to let the other person in the connection make their own decisions as well, come to their own decisions. And this is going to help you in the long term, I feel. I don't know why I feel the need to say that, but I have to put that out there. Then you have earth and ground. You will feel extremely grounded with this person as well. This is the first reading that I have actually focused a lot on the person that's coming in more than the viewer itself. The past two piles were more focused on the viewer. However, I get the sense that this card is actually talking about the person that's coming in. And I feel like for this pile, it's actually, even though I said it's delayed, I feel like you're already, I feel like half of you have experienced this delay and now certain things are starting to change. Or that, you know, this earth and ground card is making me feel that there is someone around you currently. You might not even be in a relationship with them, but there's someone around you that's going to make you feel extremely grounded. That might be an indication who this person is. And you have the energy is gaining momentum. So yeah, definitely things changing for you from this Three of Swords energy. It is still upright, which indicates to me that you still have these fears when it comes to love. It's not something that you've completely moved on from, otherwise it would have come reversed. So this does play a heavy heavy energy in your mind. And for some of you, I'm also hearing that the person that's coming towards you have also been through certain energies of like heartbreak. It doesn't have to be outright heartbreak. It just could be that they've felt neglected. Could be even through family for some of them, or even past relationships, which is why I think you guys are able to connect on a different level. That's why I think the communication has to be really strong between the two of you. And then you have High Priestess, harness mystic power. So you are actually manifesting a lot. Again, another black cat here. So a lot of luck in this pile. So I do want to say Jupiter, which could be Pisces or Sagittarius energy. A lot of trusting your intuition. You know, it's this feeling of trying to guide yourself to do the right thing. However, taking time to make those decisions as well, the important decisions that you have to make in your personal life. And then you have integrity. This card shows a scale. So again, a card of balance, similar to the Justice card, however upright this time. So this time it's going to feel more balanced. This time it feels more equal, like you're giving each other, you're reciprocating as much as the other person is, or I should say the other person is going to reciprocate as much as you have, because in the past it hasn't been the case. Yeah, very strongly that is the energy that I'm picking up. I do want to read the message from this card for you for some reason. I didn't do that with the previous pile, so just give me a minute. The High Priestess. You are a mystic with the capacity to connect with energies that go beyond the human senses. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. There is an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. You are being guided to look at what you are working on or at the situation before you and determine where your priorities lie. If you're unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition and discernment to focus on what will bring you closer to your goal and the happiness of everyone involved. When this card arrives, it is important for you to check in with your intuition, as it will give you guidance that will be important for your growth. Okay, so as I was reading that, I was thinking was some of you might be even dwelling on energies of the past, and I feel like you have information right now to make that call, whether to move on from it or not. With this Three of Swords energy, some of you, like I said before, it is still very much still very much an active energy in you, so therefore you need to make a decision whether to move on from that situation or look for clarity in that situation. And in order to do that, actually you have the answers to do that. You don't really need to go anywhere else. You already have the answers to all these questions that you might have about a previous connection. But other than that, for the future, I feel that this person who might potentially actually be around you currently is someone that you can truly grow with. So pile number 3, I'm just going to leave it there for you. I hope it resonated. If it did, please feel free to leave a comment if you feel called to. If it didn't, feel free to pick another pile. This is a general reading, and as the community grows, I feel I need to keep the readings more broad and not too specific. Also, a lot of you have been getting in touch asking if I do personal readings, and yes, I do. Please feel free to contact me via my email. I like to keep all of that to conversation via email, because I don't want to post anything on the description box regarding prices or even in the comments, because what I'm able to offer depends on how busy I am, and I don't want to put any wrong information out there for anyone who might see it in the future. So please get in touch with me via my email. And thank you for being here, and I will catch you at another reading. Stay safe and bye.